Hello there, it's Coach Francis from Generational Wealth Traders, aka Generational Wealth Academy. Now, today I'm going to be sharing with you yet another tool and resource that would facilitate your wealth creation process. Now, just in case you're seeing me for the first time, just let me share a little bit about myself. I started trading the financial market in 2008, and as of 2013, I started teaching people how to start their own home based business. For some, it has become a side hustle. For others, it has replaced their income. Hey, of course, I do also am known as Forex Daddy, primarily because I've been known to teach and trade the Forex market. But as of 2017, I started investing in crypto, and I've also been teaching people how to do exactly the same. What am I going to be focusing on today? It's not going to be crypto. It's going to be another way of generating additional streams of income or adding to your stream of income via the financial market. I have called this trading other people's money. Let's look at that. Let's look at that. I've called it trading other people's money. I mean, the thought of trading other people's money, to some might appear as a novelty, but it's something that is very real. If you consider a lot of the millionaires and billionaires in the world today, I can tell you they do not invest. Most of the money they invest or capital they invest is not actually their own money. Consider those in property or real estate, consider those in the financial market, consider those in the energy sector, oil and gas and all that. A lot of them are actually investing other people's money. So, hey, why not Forex traders? Now, let's get straight to it. Let's get straight to it. So the company I'm going to be, talking to you about today is, is a prop firm. Let me just go straight to it. It's a proprietary firm, or what you might call a prop firm. What is a prop firm? A prop firm basically is a company that gives you large sums of money. They give you a huge capital to trade for them. Oh yeah, they basically hand over their money to you to trade for them, and they would, have a profit share with you. Some of the companies would do a 50-50 share of the profit. Others would do a 70-30% share, 80-20% share, with you, the trader, getting most of that profit. I believe that is a good deal. Now, guess what? I'm going to be sharing with you today a prop firm that I have fallen in love with. They are the ones I, currently trade. One of those I currently trade with, and of course, I've introduced a number of those in my trading community too. Let me show you a bit about this company, and I will go straight to their website. I mean, after all, I'm doing some sort of review, even though it's a recommendation. Listen to this. There are at least 10 reasons why I love this company compared to other prop firms I have used in the past or other prop firms I've considered. There are 10 good things about them. Just pause the video if you have to and have a glance at these. I'll be coming back to discuss some of these particular points later on, towards the end of this video. As a matter of fact, during the course of going through their website, I'll be explaining some things. But hey, let's go to their website. This is their website. It looks beautiful. So when you log onto their website, by the way, I have links in there. I have links at the bottom of this video. If you're watching on YouTube, and depending on what channel or on what platform you're watching it, I have linked to the website there and a referral link. Oh yes, yeah. I mean, like, some of you know me very well. When it comes to teaching people how to start their own home-based businesses, one of the things I do is to teach them how to promote other businesses, legitimate businesses, that is to get a commission or to get some bonus. Hey, I do that as well. I practice what I preach. Now listen to this. When you come to their website, you can see it does look very good. It looks clean. I think it looks very clean and tidy, very professional. So you will basically, see what, well, they basically have told you from the get-go what they do. We fund, you trade, and we pay you. As simple as that. Now, there are a couple of trading models so as not to make this a very long video. There are some trading models. Now let me quickly say this before I continue. When it comes to you know giving you their funds, they won't just necessarily throw their funds at you. What they would do is they would usually put you through some kind of test or some kind of challenge or evaluation, depending on what you want to call it. They'll put you through a process of evaluation. At least most of the companies, most of the prop firms out there, they'll put you through a process to see if you are actually a skilled trader. And if you do go on to pass their test or their evaluation process, then and only then would they give you their money. However, there are also some prop firms, including this one, that would start you off with their cash, their funding without putting you through any test whatsoever. If you come to them saying, I do know how to trade, they will get you to pay a fee, which is reasonable, and I'll be explaining that later on. They get you to pay a fee, they let you start trading their money, and if you make profit as it grows, they begin to give you part of that profit. Now, let's just look at some of the various trading models that this company have. They are known as consummate traders. If you click on the very top there, where it says trading models, it shows you the various models they have. The evaluation one, then there's the Express Lite, the Express Pro, and the synthetics. Now, I won't be dwelling much on any of them, but this one, because that's the one I recommend to my students and mentees. But I'll quickly just touch on this anyway. Or you know what? Let's start with the one I recommend. Let's go to Express Lite. With Express Lite, you know, they would fund you to the tune of $5,000, $15,000, $25,000, or $50,000. And all they're asking is that you grow the account by 10%. That is the challenge. If you're able to grow the account by 10% within a 60-day period, which is long enough a period of time, you pass the test. Why do I like the Express Lite as opposed to the evaluation and the Express Pro and all that? With the Express Lite, there is only a one phase verification or evaluation process, just one phase. Whereas with this one, it's a two-phase process. And I'm thinking, I do train my students, I train my mentees how to trade, and a lot of them, by the time they get to their third or fourth month, they are good to go on their own. A lot of them, I believe, will pass this challenge. So, I wouldn't want to put them through all kinds of rigorous tests and all that, which I believe, they don't really have to be part of. But obviously, if that's what they want to do because it's cheaper, then of course they could go for. But this is the one I recommend. Let's just go through the one I recommend first. So, what the company requires of traders or would be funded traders, is that you pass, you grow the account. So assuming you go for the 5K account, you pay a sum of $69, a one-off amount, which will be refunded to you. It will be refunded to you if you do pass the challenge. You pay this amount, and I believe one of the reasons why they do that is so that the whole world does not flock to them and bog down their system. After all, if people have to pay, then it shows some kind of commitment. So you pay the $69, and they give you a demo account, not a live account yet. A live account with real funds, real money, will be given to you only once you have passed the test. So you will be given a demo account for the test, and once you grow it by 10% within a 2-month period, 60-day period, usually, well, depending on the month, it could be 60 days, it could be 61 days, you will go on to get their live account. They give you a leverage of 1 to 100. I know not very many people understand that, but forex traders do. And there are no minimum trading days. They've not put a restriction on you saying you have to trade for at least 5 days during the course of that test, to pass the test. No, even if you start the challenge and you pass it the very first day, you are good to go. They give you the account. That is basically what it means. No restrictions. Now, how about this? Even though you start with any of these amounts, again, we are focusing on 5K, They are saying that they will grow, they would increase your capital by 20% once you have, you know, you know, grown the account, as it were, within 3 months of the assessment. They will keep increasing it, you know, every by 20% each time you grow the account. And that is a good thing. Now, guess what? On top of that, even during the time of the challenge, guess what they would do? They would also um, give you 15% of the profit, 15% of the profit that you that accrues to you during the time of the challenge. That is beautiful. That is beautiful. Okay, so we can see here, it talks of the maximum daily loss. Well, yes, I mean, this has to do with, your money and your money management and risk management skills. They are saying basically that, you are allowed to lose as much as $300. Not that they want that, but they are saying if you do lose as much as $300, which is 6% of the 5K in this case, then, you've lost the challenge really. So basically, you are not allowed to lose up to $300. If you lose up to that, then you've lost the challenge. The maximum drawdown, which is the maximum, you can go in deficit, is basically 10%. If you lose up to 10% during the whole course of the challenge, whether it's in day one, day two, or day 50, if you lose 10% of the money given to you, obviously you've lost the challenge. That would mean that perhaps you were not too good, or you're not too good with risk and money management and all that. So that is basically what the challenge is. Now, okay, let's go to the big one, the profit share. As you can see, as I mentioned earlier on, if you do pass the challenge, they move you to a live account from the demo account, the virtual account, to a live account, and you begin to have a profit share with them. That is obviously what everybody wants. That's what everybody is gaining, is gain is looking forward to, or progressing towards, an 80% profit split. Now, like I did say, some companies will do a 50-50, others will do a 70-30, but this company are saying they would do an 80-20. That is awesome. Let me put that in perspective for you. So, assuming you were to increase or grow this account by 10%, that would mean that you've increased it from 5,000 to 5,500 within whatever period of time, whether it happens in a day or in 3 days or whatever. you know if you bring it to 5,500, they will split that with you. So it means that 80% you will be getting, which comes to about 400 dollars, $400, and they take the 1,000. Sorry, I suppose I'm getting too excited here. With a 500% profit increase, they take the 400, which is 80%, and you take 100, which is 20%. And I think that is very good. I mean, obviously, they've considered that you are the one who is trading, you're the one who is doing the work, as it were. You are the one who has brought in your skill and expertise, to their market, helping them grow their account, and they are prepared to give you the lion's share. And hey, this is basically why I recommend this. It's a one-phase verification. Let's quickly go to the evaluation one, which is a two-phase evaluation. You can see here it's spelled out there: phase one, phase two. If you go for the same 5,000 account, this time you pay less. You pay $20 less. You pay $49. For phase one, they are wanting you to grow the account by 8% within 60 days. And if you pass that, they'll put you through another phase, which is phase two, where you'll be required to grow the account by 5%. And after you've passed those two phases, you can proceed to getting a live account. I suppose one of the reasons why a lot of prop firms put you through two phases is just in case phase one, you pass phase one and it was by luck, by chance, some kind of fluke. They would say, okay, fine, go through a phase two. But of course, if you are confident, I would say go straight for this. And if you can, obviously, if you can afford it, you go straight for that. Now, just in case you still are wondering, why would somebody want to trade other people's money? Why would you want to come to a prop firm to use their capital? I suppose that is straightforward, pretty straightforward. Over the years, for many years now, as a Forex mentor and educator, I have been I have been training people who have come in with all kinds of capital. Not very many of them come in with a huge amount. Some come in with $200, $500. The most I have seen most of the time, people come in with $1,000. Rarely would you find somebody coming in with $2,000, $5,000, or $10,000. Well, yes, they do, but most of the time they come in with an average of about $250, which obviously means that some people even have come in with less. Some of my students have come to me saying, I don't have much money to use as my capital. I'll pay you, but I've got just $50 to trade. And the fact is, it's going to take a long time before you can actually grow that $50 to the point where you'll be able to start drawing a salary or drawing an income from it to put food on the table. That is why I would recommend any day to my students who have done well, who have been studious, who have acquired a skill, to come to a prop firm and pick up some huge amount to trade. Who would not want to get $5,000, account, from a prop firm, trading someone else's money and having a profit share of about $400 monthly? Now, put it this way, guys. Put it this way. That is basically, this. What if you were to go for that? What if you were to go for 50K, for instance, like some of my students have? It means that if you grow the account by 10%, that would be 5,000 bucks. That would be 5,000 bucks, if I'm not mistaken. And obviously, it means that you go away with the lion's share of 4,000 bucks monthly. Now, these things are possible. This is something that we are enjoying the benefit of for those of us who have been trading for some time. And it is the case that you too can also begin to enjoy this. Hence, I am recommending this. Now, just to share some other things with you. Like I said, I don't want to keep this video too long. Let's now go here quickly. Let's go back here. The benefits or the reasons why I love a consummate traders. These are the highlights. You can trade lots of by looking at this. I'm basically comparing them to a lot of other prop firms out there. I have been with prop firms that were very stifling, lots of restrictions and rules. You can hardly breathe. As a matter of fact, a lot of them are out there today just wanting to milk you of your money. They know you will not pass the test because there are stringent rules and restrictions. They know you won't pass it, but you keep on paying the challenge fee, and hey, they are smiling all the way to the bank. Not so with these guys. They allow you to trade a lot of assets. I love to trade metals, for instance, and gold and silver. I love to trade indices. I love to trade oil if I wanted to. These guys allow you to trade all those, and they let you trade them for using small lot sizes, micro lots and mini lots. They will let you trade compared to other prop firms. They let you carry your trades over the weekend. I love to close my trades. I am now more of a day trader, which means I open my trade and close them the same day. I want to see the profit quickly. I close them the same day. But there are times when I like to take my trades overnight or over the weekend. These guys let you do that. Not so with many others. They let you trade the news. I also trade the news. Once upon a time, like my students know, trading the news was my bread and butter. So even having a busy schedule, I'm not able to trade for many days of the week, but I will target specific days when there's a news event or a report, and I'll trade it for good. So that is there. Of course, hedging. There are times when I just do not want to lose any trade. In Forex, we do lose some trades, we win some trades. The whole idea, to be a profitable trader, you want to win a whole lot more trades than you lose. And there are times when you could enter into a trade and it goes in the opposite direction. What do? You hedge it because you are determined not to lose that trade. It's one of the hedging strategies one of the strategies I teach my students to minimize losses, and it works very well. These guys allow you hedge your trades. You can trade with an expert advisor. Some people trade with expert advisor, otherwise known as a robot. Yes, they allow it. One-step value evaluation, which obviously I just showed you. The express light. You don't have to do a two-phase valuation. The challenge fee is refundable. Can you believe that? Yes, not everybody, not every prop firm refunds the challenge fee. Once you pass it, they refund it to you. Obviously, if you fail it, then you've lost the money. You know, Minimal withdrawal of profits. You can withdraw as little as $100. If you make a profit of about $100, you can withdraw it, and it can happen every week. Some prop firms will only let you withdraw when you have grown the account by 10%. If it takes you 30 days or 60 days or 3 months, well, so be it. That's only when you can withdraw. But with these guys, if you make a profit of $100 and you want to withdraw it, they give you the money. And the final one here, last but not the least, you know, it could be that you're going on holidays or you are feeling unwell, or for some reason you are going through a busy period in your life and you cannot trade. Basically, just let them know, and they would put your account on hold pending when you come back. That is not something you find with a lot of traders, because some prop firms will say, hey, you need to trade for so many number of days in a week or in a month, or else you can be their funded trader. But not so with these guys. Beautiful. I suppose we've done over 20 minutes, and I want to call it a day. Now, before I do that, just to encourage you, if you want to be part of my trading community, I trade with my members. I meet with my members 4 to 5 times a week. 4 of those days, I'm actually trading live with them. I do a screen share. They are seeing me analyze my trades. I'm letting them know why I'm taking a trade or not taking a trade, getting into trades, and they are trading with me. That is one of the ways in which I have learned to mentor. When I started trading, I didn't have proper mentorship, but hey, I have since learned how to mentor people, and that's why I trade with my guys live. So if you want to be part of our trading community, make sure you sign up using the link below. Oh yes, like I did say, sign up with my affiliate link and you can be part of our community. I will let you trade with us for some weeks, and who knows, I might keep you forever. Join me even in the next trading session. If you want to make contact with me, you can always reach me via my social media handles, which will be below this video. Make contact with me on Instagram, on Telegram. Telegram is my social media of choice, as it were, when it comes to communication. Join our community and let's take it from there. Until next video, God bless you.